Hey, me and Matt here. So, the Royal Rumble was last night, and I recorded it and just watched it now. Like I said, or did I even mention that? I saw the last I saw the last few minutes of the Royal Rumble match itself, and really was really one of the best matches I've seen in the Royal Rumble pay per view itself. Yeah, I was actually really impressed. I wasn't impressed with the Royal Rumble match itself, but the matches leading up to it, I think, were pretty cool. Um, yeah, awesome. I know there's gonna be people who are gonna doubt it, but let's get to it. So we had the pre-show, which was the six-woman take team match. Becky Lynch, Nella, Nikki Bella, and Naomi, who had defeated Alexa Bliss, Mickey James, and Natalia. Yes, I obviously chose Natalia, Mickey James, and Alexa Bliss, but it was kind of, I've kind of figured that it wasn't going to be that way. And then we had Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the club, who took on and defeated, yes, defeated, Cesaro and Sheamus to become, for the first time ever, the Raw Tag Team Champions. And it's kind of interesting when I saw the entrance of Sheamus and Cesaro, they actually, for whatever reason, looked like a tag team. It was a shame that, they did it when they were going to lose the titles, but, it was not their night, unfortunately, and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are the new champions. What can I say? I think it's finally their time, and we'll see how long that lasts. Then you had Nia Jax and Sasha Banks. Of course, I no surprise there. Nia Jax demolished Sasha Banks. It was a close call, but you know. And then we went on to the Royal Rumble itself with the Women's Championship match. Uh, Charlotte took on Bayley. Again, it was a close call. I said yesterday that Bayley is undefeated in pay per views, so I didn't want to see Bayley become champion. Not yet, anyways. So it actually did happen. Charlotte retained, so she's still undefeated in the WWE pay per views, which I think is awesome because I do like Bayley, but it wasn't her time. And then you had Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns match with Chris Jericho, who was distended in the air by the cage. Uh, I've got acrophobia myself, so I can identify with him. I think there's a lot of people who are afraid of heights actually. Uh, but yeah, it was a really good match. I love Falls Count Anywhere matches and hardcore matches and stuff like that, and this match really didn't disappoint. Braun Strowman came out in the middle, though, or towards the end, and beat up Roman Reigns, and then that had Kevin Owens defeat and retain his title. But, Roman Reigns, yeah, having Kevin Owens put the chairs up, and then having Roman Reigns, well, he did some damage too. Unfortunately, Kevin Owens being knocked out for a bit. Taste of his own medicine, if you will. Chris Jericho threw down the brass knucks, and it was Roman Reigns who actually got it, and it backfired, but it was a good match. There were points where you thought that Kevin Owens was going to lose his title, but there you have it. Kevin Owens still remains. So that was a really good match. Then you had Neville versus Rich Swann, and he is now the king of the Cruiserweights, defeating Rich Swann for the Cruiserweight Championship by submission. And nothing more I can say about that. That was an alright match. It is what it is. Then you had John Cena versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. A lot of people say a lot of things about John Cena, but holy shit. The moves this guy pulled out. Figure four leg lock, which I haven't seen John Cena use. The Canadian Destroyer, which I haven't seen John Cena use. And some Japanese move that I can't pronounce, but I've seen. But not seen John Cena use. 3 moves. John Cena pulled out all the stops. But don't get me wrong, AJ Styles tried his best. Even kicking out of a super attitude adjustment off the top rope. Are you fucking kidding? But, yes. So you have your new champion, your new WWE champion, and John Cena. 16-time World Champion. Tied with Ric Flair. That's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of John Cena. I do respect him, but after this match, I think I respect him even more. He hung in there. He pulled out all the stops. Actually pulled out all the stops. And took a lot, too. As always. But this wasn't like, okay, he got beat up so bad, but was able to pull off a win. He actually showed off that he got hurt as well. But he did win. So John Cena is going to WrestleMania, maybe. Like I said, the Elimination Chamber is coming back. So who knows if he keeps the title, but we'll see. We will see about that. It's going to be an awesome pay-per-view, but yes, John Cena can be now known as the 16-time World Champion. Then you had the Royal Rumble match. So, it started with Chris Jericho and Big Cass, Colin Cassidy, and it was not what was expected. No Stank, no Kenny Omega, although I saw videos saying that he would never go to the WWE. He loved the Indies, which is fine. I do too. And no Kurt Angle. So, really, the rumors were a fucking waste of time. And, including Kurt Angle, who was gonna be there, I thought. Who was, you know, having an interview saying he was coming back to the WWE. Or was it just the Hall of Fame for 2017? I'm not sure. He could be on Raw tonight, but since I'm not watching Raw this week, I'll find out eventually. So it is what it is. You had Goldberg coming in after a few moments after Brock Lesnar and defeating him just like that, which I thought they would have an actual, beat up session, but not the case. Roman Reigns eliminated The Undertaker, which really pissed me off because it was easy. And I don't know if it's going to be a feud with The Undertaker and Roman Reigns in the future. We had the only surprise appearance was Ty Dillinger. And, Jack Gallagher. Or Gallagher. Yeah, Jack Gallagher. And that was it. So, it came down to, and I hate to say it, but the 2017 winner of the Royal Rumble is Randy Orton. So, maybe what I've heard is true. They're planning for John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 33. Yeah, 33. So that was interesting. As I've stated before, I am in no way a fan of Randy Orton, but if they are to go at it at WrestleMania, that'll be interesting to see. It's pretty much all I can say about that. I'm not a fan, but yeah. I wish it was Undertaker. It really would have been cool to see Undertaker and John Cena at WrestleMania, but like I said before, it is what it is. NXT review was boring, but I hope this was a good one. But yeah, this year was not bad. If you didn't notice, behind commentators, Noelle Foley and her boyfriend, what's his face, the clown guy. Also having Roman Reigns coming out and people saying this is bullshit. That was Roman Reigns coming out at number 30. Really interesting. So we officially road to WrestleMania. So yeah, talk to you later. Bye.